Medal here in 2021. Oksana LIVACH, Ukraine in the blue. Russia with Ekaterina POLESHCHUK in the red. Second bronze medal match of the night. We're at 50 kilos is where we start the coverage. 5 weight classes coming your way over the next 3 hours here from Warsaw.
Action red. Action blue.
Both wrestlers in a collar tie. LIVACH with her left arm, the right side of POLESHCHUK. Only 23 years old, Oksana LIVACH of Ukraine has accomplished so much. Here she has the arm throw. Russia able to slip the head free and get control before they go out of bounds. Close to pulling off the throw there was LIVACH. No points awarded. I think LIVACH got cut in that scramble, so we're going to have a blood timeout. They'll stop the action and clean up Oksana LIVACH, who nearly had the big throw a few moments ago. She was a runner-up a year ago in Rome at the Continental Championship. She was the 2019 European gold medal winner, a world bronze medalist in 2018. And again, you know, I read off those accolades, and she's just going to turn 24 next month. A young superstar for Ukraine, bloodied in that last exchange. There it is. You see her have the head, the arm. Watch that arm throw. But it was POLESHCHUK at the last second right there, able to slip the head free and avoid taking any inflicted damage. Doesn't take a lot of creativity to slow down a cut. It doesn't have to be a complete parallel straight line of bandage tape. It's whatever works. She looks like a warrior out there. LIVACH comes right at the attack. Both wrestlers really cranking it up a notch following the blood timeout. Minute into this first period, no score. LIVACH kind of with a careless shot there, nearly cost her. POLESHCHUK opportunistic on the counter, just could not finish.
Action blue. Blue passive.
And they will warn Ukraine with the first passivity. Next time she'll be on the clock. No score here in the bronze medal match. This one looks like it could be a good one. Good energy early on. LIVACH with a right arm underhook. Cleared away by POLESHCHUK.
Red passive.
And now each wrestler has been warned early on.
Action red. Action red.
Activity clock, and it will go to Russia as POLESHCHUK will be put on the clock, and a chance for LIVACH to score. 30 seconds, international wrestling with the activity clock. If no points are scored before the 30 seconds expires, then 1 point given to the wrestler not on the clock. So an opportunity here for Oksana LIVACH to grab the early lead. We saw a frantic start to this one, and then after the blood timeout, a lot of heavy hands, a lot of tie-ups, aggressive set. Now the pace settling in a little bit more. Dwindling down this first period, LIVACH gets the point, 1-0 Ukraine. Straight on double shot by LIVACH, a little bit too far out. POLESHCHUK comes in on a lunge. Short time wrestling, down to 5, down to 4, and both wrestlers back to their feet. So good entertainment, just not a lot of points after 3 minutes of wrestling. The one activity point has been it. for Oksana Livach. Good look at the 2020 World Cup champion. Katarina Poleshchuk won the World Cup title in Belgrade, also won the Poland Open tournament, the 2020 Russian Championship runner-up as well, and she was a bronze medalist at the World Championships in 2019. It's a young athlete when you look at Livach, who actually learned the sport from her father, who was the coach and master of sports in Greco-Roman wrestling. So it was pretty easy for Livach to fall into the lap of wrestling. As a child, she had tons of energy. Wrestling was the main sport in Ukraine, and that's the one she chose. And with the pedigree of her father, Vasily Livach, big name in Ukraine, master of sports for the Greco-Roman style, there was no doubt what sport Oksana was going to turn to. A 1-0 lead for Ukraine as we start this second period.
Action blue.
And we'll have a stoppage. No clock. Referee just wanted to reposition. Livach comes shooting. Here's the counter on the go-behind by Poleshchuk, and she'll grab her first lead. Nicely done by the Russian. Immediately traps the right leg underneath. Trying to grab wrist control as well. Now switches sides, comes up near the top. Unable to slide her hands together for a wrench. Now she does have it locked up. But runs out of time, and we'll go back to the feet with a 2-1 lead.
Stoika. Stoika.
It's like Poleshchuk is a little rattled after that last exchange, taking some extra time, stretching out her left arm, her left shoulder. Good start, though, in the second period by Russia. They have their first lead, 2-1. Now near the edge, she's going to add to it. Does she get the step out? Yes, 3-1. Poleshchuk with 3 unanswered.
Center.
Livach
Red not block.
able to get a right arm underhook in. That was squeezed out of there by Poleshchuk. Poleshchuk with some momentum. Russia with a 3-1 lead. Minute 43 to go in the match. Bronze medal at 50 kilos. Livach straight on double. She's in a position to finish, and she will on the edge. Good job there by Livach to come in. A straight on double. She'll get the 2 to tie it up. And the criterion now with Livach. Both wrestlers with a 2-pointer. Who was the last one to score? That's the criterion. And that's Livach right now. 3-3, but a lot of wrestling still left. And if you're Russia, you're a little concerned maybe with the shoulder for Poleshchuk. She has slowed down after a quick 3-0 burst. And on every stoppage, she's been a little ginger coming up, favoring the left arm. So we'll keep an eye on that. Here she lifts up the Ukrainian. Both wrestlers go down. Let's see how they award it. Russia 2, 5-3. Now a go behind by Livach, and she hooks up a tight lock. She'll tie it up at 5. They give Poleshchuk 4, so Russia with a 9-5 lead. And let's see if there's a challenge from Ukraine. There is. Here comes the blue brick out, and they're going to take another look at it. Oh, what a 15-second run by both of these competitors. Right now it stands Russia 9, Ukraine 5. Look like they went 2-2 and 4, so let's take another look if we can. I'll be anxious to see this one. There's Livach with the 2. That's all they gave her was the 2 there. Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how they sort this one out. Definitely a good challenge if you're Ukraine. I think the 4-pointer is going to stick for Russia. Matt Chairman wants one more quick clarification from the replay table. He gets it. All right, big moment here with 43 seconds to go. Red 4, that call stays. 2, Ukraine, that call stays, and then they'll give the point to Russia on the lost challenge. So POLESHCHUK now with a 10-5 lead. LIVACH still looks a little surprised from that last exchange. Now she really has her back against the ropes here. Can she battle back down 5? Here comes LIVACH right at the Russian. You saw POLESHCHUK kind of push her away. LIVACH with a straight-on shot. Driving hard. POLESHCHUK on a counter. Just slipping free was LIVACH. Able to kick free her legs. Keeps coming back at the Russian. And a prolonged whistle. And looks like we're going to get a point for Ukraine. 10-6 and a caution given to POLESHCHUK. LIVACH has the arsenal to pull off a 4-pointer. She'll come around the side, go behind for 2. Immediately tries to get the gut wrench. Can she get a turn and tie it up? Caution right now with the Russian. Unable to get the wrench, and the referee will give the wrestlers a start on their feet. 12 seconds to go. POLESHCHUK with a 2-point lead and another whistle, and I think they're going to tag her again. 2 cautions, and it's 10-9. So now she has to really be careful. A 3rd caution is a disqualification. LIVACH with 7 seconds. A takedown wins it. Looking for the arm throw. POLESHCHUK maintaining, and Russia picks up the bronze. Boy, that was a fun 6 minutes of wrestling. 2 exhausted wrestlers right there. A gutsy performance from Ekaterina POLESHCHUK. That shoulder's not right. You can tell she's hurting. LIVACH, she left everything out. She gave everything she had in the end. But Russia victorious. What a great women's matchup at 50 kilos. Russia wins. 19 points put up on the